The Republic of Mordovia, a region that is located in the very center of the European part of the Russian Federation. The Republic is bordered on the north by the Nizhny Novgorod region, on the northeast by the Chuvash Republic, on the east by the Ulyanovsk region, on the south by the Penza region, and in the west by the Ryazan region. It is separated from Moscow by a distance of just over 600 kilometers. With the development of a high-speed railway line, the trip takes only 3 to 4 hours. The capital city of the Republic, Saransk, is very conveniently positioned for visitors to our region. Saransk is located at the junction of major highways, only 140 kilometers from Penza, 280 kilometers from Nizhny Novgorod, 230 kilometers from Ulyanovsk, 430 kilometers from Kazan, 420 kilometers from Saratov, 470 kilometers from Samara, and 340 kilometers from Cheboksary. Thus, Saransk is located directly in the heart of a large territory of Russia, where within a radius of 500 kilometers, more than 15 million people reside, and within 700 kilometers, taking Moscow and the Moscow region into account, there are more than 45 million Russians. There are 9 international airports operating in this region. About 1 million inhabitants reside in Mordovia, of which about 350,000 are in Saransk. Mordovia is home for the representatives of over 100 ethnic nationalities. The predominant portion of the population consists of Russians, Moldovians, and Tatars. There is a very comfortable climate in Mordovia and beautiful natural landscapes. It's not too cold here in the winter and not too hot in the summer. The average temperature in June at 4 p.m. is 23 degrees Celsius. At 10 p.m., about 18 degrees. In July, respectively, 24 and 20 degrees. The humidity level in June at 4 p.m. can be as much as 53%, and at 10 p.m., 73%, and in July, at these same times, 49 and 70%. In the summer, the amount of precipitation is negligible. The region is one of the most environmentally pristine territories of the European part of Russia, and Saransk is one of the few cities in the country which is fully supplied with high-quality, pure artesian water. Present-day Mordovia is a dynamically developing region with a significant industrial, technological, cultural, scientific, and human resource potential. At this point in time, modern factories, hospitals, schools, cultural centers, and civil registry offices are actively being built. New housing is being built, existing churches, mosques, museums, and monuments are being reconstructed, new ones are being built, and new roads are being laid. Vigorous work has begun on an ultra-modern industrial park in the sphere of high technology, and innovative manufacturing accounts for a 25% share of the country's economy, and that is the single highest output in the country. Mordovia is outperforming most of Russia's regions in terms of socio-economic development, and the capital of the Republic, the city of Saransk, is changing before our eyes. For the past 6 years in a row, it has consistently ranked amongst the top 3 winners in the All-Russia competition, the most comfortable city in Russia, conducted by the government of the Russian Federation. In Saransk, over the past 5 years, the growth in the average monthly salary has amounted to 160%, and the unemployment rate appears to be amongst the lowest in Russia at 0.8%. In the space of 5 years, about 3,000 young families purchased a new home with government support. According to official statistics, at the present time, every 3rd inhabitant of Saransk participates in sports on a regular basis. This indicator has increased 1.5 times in 5 years. Over the same period, the birth rate has increased by 10%. In the Republic, over the past 5 years, the number of crimes has decreased by 2-fold. The crime rate now is amongst the lowest in Russia, and in the last year alone, it was reduced by a further 10%. In addition, Mordovia has one of the lowest levels of drug addiction amongst the regions. This summer, the Republic, together with the entire country, will celebrate an exceptionally important event in the history of Russia and Mordovia: the celebration of the 1000th anniversary of the uniting of the Mordovian people with the peoples of the nation of Russia. Within the framework of preparing for this Jubilee anniversary, A great number of scientific, industrial, cultural, and sports facilities have been and are currently being built in the Republic. New buildings for the National Drama Theater and the Library and Information Center in Saransk have already been erected. Last year, the doors were flung open on the extraordinarily beautiful Theater of Opera and Ballet, and it will all conclude with the reconstruction of the Republic's Palace of Culture. In the very center of the capital of Mordovia, a monument to the unification of the Moldovan people with the peoples of the nation of Russia will be erected. In the very near future, the Moldovan State University will be completely transformed, and a new university complex will appear in the city's center. The construction of the first new university campus building is in full swing, and the reconstruction of other campus buildings is also underway. Construction has been completed on the campus building of the Faculty of Economics, a unique academic building, and for the Institute of National Culture, a dormitory for students and graduate students from different regions that meets European standards, as well as a modern center of culture and the arts. The main university complex is located next to the new square of the city of Saransk, Millennium Square. This architectural ensemble will radically change the look of the city center and will become one of the most popular spots to spend leisure time for both the townspeople and visitors to Saransk.